Have you ever pondered the unimaginable? What if all technology suddenly stopped working? It's a chilling thought, isn't it? We live in an era where technology is as essential as the air we breathe. It's intertwined in almost every facet of our lives. Consider this. Our mornings begin with the jarring sound of an alarm clock, followed by a quick scroll through our phones to check the latest news or messages. We rely on tech for our transportation, be it cars, trains, or planes. Our workspaces are loaded with computers, printers, and a myriad of devices that aid in our productivity. Our health is monitored by smartwatches and high-tech medical equipment. We unwind with streaming platforms and video games. Technology, in essence, is the beating heart of our existence. Now imagine a day where all of these technological marvels cease to function. A daunting thought, isn't it? The first few seconds would be filled with confusion and disbelief. Imagine the shock of suddenly finding yourself in a world where technology has ceased to function. In an instant, our lives would be dramatically altered. The immediate impact would be profound. The hum of electricity would cease, casting us into an eerie quiet. The once bustling highways would fall silent as vehicles stuttered to a stop, their computer systems rendered useless. Airplanes in the sky would face an unimaginable crisis, their navigation systems and controls failing without warning. Our communication networks would collapse, severing our connections with the world beyond our immediate vicinity. The internet, our global platform for interaction and information, would vanish into thin air. Healthcare systems would be hit hard. Life-saving machines would go dark, surgeries in progress would be thrown into chaos, and countless lives would hang in the balance as medical professionals scramble to adapt. The world as we know it would grind to a halt, plunging us into a chilling silence. As the initial shock subsides, the harsh realities begin to set in. Imagine a world where your daily comforts vanish. The technology shutdown triggers a cascade of secondary effects. First, let's consider the disruption to our food and water supply. Without technology, our complex delivery systems crumble. Supermarkets, already devoid of fresh produce, would struggle to restock. The taps could run dry as water treatment plants fail. Next, we face the collapse of financial systems. Without digital transactions, banks would seize up. The global economy, so reliant on instant worldwide communication, would grind to a halt. Then there's the challenge of maintaining law and order. With no surveillance systems or digital communication, law enforcement agencies would be severely handicapped. The darkness could breed chaos as people scramble to secure resources. The ripple effects would be profound, impacting every facet of our lives. In such a world, survival would become the only game in town. Yet, amidst the chaos, the human spirit perseveres. In a world suddenly stripped of the technological comforts we've grown accustomed to, we would be forced to adapt, to relearn the old ways. Picture a return to traditional methods of farming, plowing the earth with hands and simple tools, reaping what we sow with our own sweat and labor. Imagine communication returning to its roots. Handwritten letters, community gatherings, and word of mouth would take center stage once again. We'd be reminded of the value of face-to-face conversations, of the power and intimacy of a spoken word. Transportation, too, would shift gears. Horses, bicycles, and our own 2 feet would carry us across distances, reconnecting us with the rhythm of the earth. And in this brave new world, communities could potentially become more self-sufficient and interdependent. We'd lean on each other, share skills and trade goods, fostering a sense of unity and cooperation. In the face of adversity, we would rediscover our resilience and resourcefulness. So, what can we learn from this dystopian scenario? This thought experiment serves as a stark cautionary tale, reminding us of the deep-seated reliance we have developed on technology. It underscores the indispensable role that technology plays in our daily lives, from the simplest tasks like making a cup of coffee to complex processes like global communication and international trade. But more importantly, it emphasizes the need to not take technology for granted. It's easy to forget the marvels of modern technology when they're just a fingertip away. However, if they were to suddenly disappear, we'd quickly find ourselves in dire straits. This scenario also highlights the importance of having contingency plans in case of technological failures. It's not about fearing technology, but about being prepared and adaptable. Being able to function without technology, even just for a short while, might be the difference between chaos and order. In the end, it's a stark reminder that we should respect technology, but never become wholly dependent on it. Now that we've explored the unthinkable, it's time to wrap up and look ahead. But before we do that, let's take a moment to appreciate the marvels of technology that we've taken for granted. From the device you're using to watch this video, To the internet that's streaming it, it's truly a wonder how seamlessly they all work together. But remember, it's not just about appreciating technology, it's also about understanding it, being prepared for its absence and never becoming overly dependent on it. As we've seen in this dystopian scenario, a world without technology can quickly turn into chaos. As we wrap up, we'd love for you to join our community. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and tap on the notification bell so that you don't miss out on our future videos. We've got a lot more intriguing thought experiments and explorations lined up for you. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And if you have any thoughts or ideas you'd like to share, feel free to leave a comment below. Lastly, if you're new to our channel or if you missed our previous videos, we've linked some of them right here for you to check out. Thanks for watching, and remember, respect technology but never become wholly dependent on it. Until next time, keep exploring and stay curious.